What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, according to sources that reached out to me, it looks like undefeated 3-division, former 5-division world champion, 3-division world champion who simultaneously held the WBA super title at super featherweight, the WBA regular title lightweight and junior welterweight, superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who is widely considered possibly the face of the sport of boxing, if not right behind Saul Canelo Alvarez as number 2, the face of the sport of boxing. With that said, Canelo Alvarez, how you doing? Canelo Alvarez is considered to be the face of the sport of boxing. Gervonta Tank Davis is entering that zone. Gervonta Tank Davis is a superstar within the sport of boxing. Okay, Gervonta Tank Davis in his last fight. Gervonta Tank Davis in his last fight, he fought against King Ryan Garcia. That was April 22nd, Las Vegas, Nevada. No, that was April 22nd, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena. Thank you. And that fight, you too. That fight reportedly did 1.2 to 1.4 million pay-per-view buys against King Ryan Garcia. So he's considered to be the face of the sport of boxing. Gervonta Tank Davis, unfortunately, he had a situation, a chain of events that took place where in November of 2020, he had a alleged hit and run situation that he had to address. And May 5th of this year, Cinco de Mayo of this year, he was sentenced. He was going back and forth to court. It was a hit and run. There was 4 alleged victims in this situation. 3 settled out, 1 followed through, and he had to, deal with that. He had to face the music for that. Gervonta Tank Davis, he was sentenced to 90 days house arrest. He served 30 days. Now, what's important to note is that Gervonta Tank Davis doesn't have a legal residence in Baltimore. This took place in his hometown of Baltimore, Maryland. He doesn't have a legal residence in Baltimore, Maryland, right? He lives in, I believe, Florida and Vegas, if I'm not mistaken, or California. So he doesn't have a residence in Baltimore, okay? And so when they sentenced him to 90 days house arrest, he stayed in the Four Seasons and apparently downtown Baltimore, where he was in a condo that was a $4 million condo, penthouse or something of that magnitude. And the judge ordered him to stay with longtime mentor, father, big brother figure, trainer, and Coach Calvin Ford, who reportedly has a 1-bedroom, stays by himself, right? Coach Calvin Ford don't need all the luxuries, glams, and glitz. That's just not who he is. So this has nothing to do with him. That's how Coach Calvin chooses to live. So Gervonta Tank Davis was ordered to stay with Coach Calvin, according to the reports that Gervonta Tank Davis' lawyer and the PO parole officer was aware that he was staying in the Four Seasons penthouse downtown. The judge wasn't happy, and the judge called for an immediate hearing, then sentenced Gervonta Tank Davis to do the rest of his 90-day sentence in jail. Okay, so from that point on, early June, he was sentenced to go back to jail. So now he had to serve the rest of his sentence in jail, and it's being reported now that he could possibly be released August 7th, okay, which is a Monday. So we're looking at August 7th as a release date for Gervonta Tank Davis. He was sentenced May 5th. So that's about on par. That's 90 days or so. So it looks like August 7th is going to be his release date. Hopefully they release him sooner than that. He appealed and he petitioned to have an early release, and it was denied. Right, the judge wants him to serve every bit of the sentence that she set forth, point blank and period. She reportedly stated, allegedly, that she didn't like the clothes that he wore to his sentencing. She didn't like the fact that he had a entourage with him, And she didn't like the fact that he never uttered the 3 words, "I am sorry," right? So clearly this judge was not going to be lenient with Gervonta Tank Davis, no way, shape, form, or fashion. So with that said, she is forcing Gervonta Tank Davis to fulfill his complete 90-day obligation, and it looks like August 7th is going to be his release date. Then obviously everybody's looking to know about Gervonta Tank Davis resuming his boxing career. He's a human being. I'm sure, he's made tons of money, and his last fight with Ryan Garcia was one of the biggest fights the sport of boxing scene. To me, it's the second biggest fight. Now, I think that Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford is the biggest fight in boxing in the last 40 years. But I think that Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis, or Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia, was the second biggest fight as a popularity contest. It was exciting, right? He got a 2nd round knockdown and a 7th round stoppage. And so obviously everybody wants to know what's next for Gervonta Tank Davis. Where does he go from there? He has options. Again, he's considered the face of the sport of boxing. He's a cash cow. He and Canelo Alvarez, they are cash cows within the sport of boxing. Anthony Joshua is also a cash cow within the sport of boxing. And, he has the pick of the litter. He can fight. Everybody wants to see his team, Coach Calvin. They said that they want to see him fight undefeated, undisputed lightweight world champion, superstar boxer Devin the Dream Haney, who is now 30 wins, no loss, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout. He is 24 years of age, 5'9", with a 72-inch arm reach. Tank Davis is 29 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 big wins by way of knockout. 28 years of age, 5'5", with a 67-inch arm reach, and he's a southpaw. Then there's talks that, obviously Shakur Stevenson, Olympic silver medalist, 2-division world champion, former unified WBC, WBO super featherweight world champion, superstar boxer who's now a lightweight title contender, Shakur Stevenson, who is 20 wins, no loss, no draw, 10 wins by way of knockout. He is 25 years of age, 5'8", with a 68-inch arm reach. He's a southpaw as well, but Shakur Stevenson has exclusive deal with legendary promoter, Top Rank CEO Bob Arum and ESPN and Top Rank. So it's harder. Tank Davis is with Showtime President of Sports Steven Espinosa, GTD Promotions, Gervonta Tank Davis Promotions, and he's with PBC, Premier Boxing Champion, founder and advisor Al Heyman. So it's extremely hard to bring Shakur and Tank Davis together. It's easy. Devin Haney is a network promotional free agent. Now, I believe that Devin Haney is personally looking at 2-time junior welterweight world champion superstar boxers Regis Rougarou Prograis as his next fight at 140. I think he's going to make his debut at 140 in his next fight against Regis Prograis. And there's Teofimo Lopez, 2-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, now the WBO or former or in recess junior welterweight world champion, and Teofimo Lopez, superstar boxer. So Teofimo Lopez, 19 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 13 wins by way of knockout, 25 years of age, 5'8", with a 68-inch arm reach. He would be a mega fight. He was talking big, but again, he has an exclusive deal, exclusive commitment to Top Rank, Bob Arum, and ESPN as well. So he's trying to wait out his contract. So we don't know what's next for Tank Davis, but the pick of the litter. It looks like, for me, I believe that we will see Gervonta Tank Davis by the end of the year, and I think that it's going to be against Isaac Pitbull Cruz in a rematch. He fought and beat Isaac Cruz, and I thought he beat him handily, but people said that, it was a tough fight. There was people that actually thought that Isaac Cruz won the fight. There's people that thought Isaac Cruz was robbed in the fight, that Tank Davis was exposed in the fight. Tank Davis has tons and tons of power, extreme high ring IQ, and when he don't get a knockdown or a knockout in the fight, okay, people then feel like Gervonta Tank Davis was exposed. He was not exposed, okay? He dominated the fight, in my opinion. I thought he won it handily. I thought, his movement, his ring IQ was on display. But nonetheless, this took place December of 2021. He won a unanimous decision. So that people want to see the rematch. Isaac Cruz has a fight coming up July 29th. He's the co-main event to Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence mega fight. So he's going to fight July 29th. After that, I could see him and Gervonta Tank Davis fighting in November or December. So I think more or less it'll be Isaac Cruz for Tank Davis next, and then start fresh in 2024. So let's see how this all unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.